on broadcast. Invite players to broadcast. Alright. There.
But if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take
Digital
none.
Planet?
I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag of bulk meat and watch you lose. And Madden blues, and if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is.
See how this game looks? It's golden. You can't?
I got cleats
Tell me if you can now.
Jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some.
Can you hear me better?
If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden,
It's called
all
random.
y'all lose my sons. Bag of bulk meat and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get
Hold on,
you with
I'm
the
gonna
run,
make
or
a
I can
thing.
hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a
No, it's literally just called random. Go on my account, on my YouTube
Y'all
account.
can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is.
Yeah. YouTube. Alright. So what should I do? Should I open 2 gold player packs? Or should I open 10, 20... Get a player pack? Alright.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up
Alright,
on
alright.
myself. I'm so icy, got
It's
that
kinda
GG on
boring,
my belt.
But this is what I do mostly all the time when I'm playing.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my head.
Hey, you ready for a half day tomorrow?
Fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me
75.
YSL. I could get it by myself. These
No, it's just called Reaction Gamer. Did you subscribe to me? Oh, are you ready for a half day tomorrow?
I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself.
I'm talking to my friend. He's looking at my screen right now. But I also opened up YouTube. Yes, sir. Alright. Ooh, power up. Russell Wilson.
With the snails in a 5-star hotel, and I wish he well when they wish for me to fail. They can't get it by themselves.
Can I maybe get a Lamar Jackson? Can I pull a Lamar Jackson? If I pull a Lamar Jackson, I'm gonna be so happy. 80? Really?
I just ran a checkup on
Brandon
myself.
Wilson?
Some days I just have to
Call
check
Madden.
up on myself.
20.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt.
No, I'm also talking to my friend too, but he...
Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Think
Come on, Lamar Jackson. Now here it is. Dang, it's not Lamar.
man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
I mostly get team up.
I could get it by myself. These
Just search up Reaction Gamer. Let me see. Put in Reaction Gamer. Final Gods League giveaway. I don't know when I'm gonna announce that though. I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but I don't have what is it? I don't have PlayStation Plus. I'll probably be getting that on the weekend. Come on, 80. Power up Lamar Jackson. Byron Jones. I think he goes for a bit. Normally power ups don't go so much. They normally go for like 900. No. Just type in Reaction Gamer Gods League giveaway. That makes sense. Type in Reaction Gamer Gods League giveaway. Come on, at least 180. At least one. Come on, let me get a Lamar. Let me get a Lamar. All right, Lamar. Carson Wentz. I think he goes for a bit. I don't know. I probably will be releasing it maybe on like spring because I'm also going to Puerto Rico. Maybe like the day after. I'm talking to my friend. He's asking when I'll give away the item. Maybe like probably like right after spring break. Right after spring break. Not right after, I meant before spring break. Probably like on the weekend. Come on, Lamar Jackson. Dang. I need at least one good person. Maybe on Muthead. Maybe they do go for a bit. What? It's already been 2 months. Yeah, I know. I have to help out with like people. That's a lot. I'm doing a lot of things in life. Come on. Come on. Dang. I am wasting a lot of money. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna waste another 10K. You know, it's good. Ooh, 80? Really? You gotta troll me with that. That is literally the one. Oh, I got an 80. Come on, give me a quick sell. Jalen Smith.
I give it all I got.
Oh, reds or 80s. If they are over an 80, they are good. But if they are not over an 80, they are not good. So if I get an over an 80, I'm happy. But woohoo! Look what I got. Alright, I'm going to 70K. I don't know how to make it bigger. Normally 80s go for like 3.5K. Alright, I am spending a lot of money. Should I just play a game right now? Should I just play like a normal game? Alright, we're gonna be playing some games for real quick. So I can at least make back at least 12, 13, 15, 28K. This is the place that you probably want to be at. Right. I think I finished all of these. Yeah, I finished all of these. Power up player. Alright. All I just gotta do is win the game. Wait, what's your username, Anthony?
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better. You will never find.
If you go on the live chat, you'll see his name.
Competition shouldn't take shots.
This is Digital
Hello,
Planet.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. The goal for this one is quite simple, actually.
That was because I
just
wanted
win.
to solo.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Well, that was like 2 weeks ago. Woo!
Spins past him.
That was 2 weeks ago, though.
And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. First down and 10. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards. They go play action with Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now it's Wilson. This is caught.
All right.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, you got...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Whoa.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Did you see that?
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who were blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them.
Do what?
The timing on point, the run even better.
From the 17, Flacco. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up third and long. Here's Flacco. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
I can't broadcast.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. Oh, incomplete. The rookie.
Andrew?
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, 30.
Wait, why did I stop?
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Oh, twisting away. Nice little juke. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I think it's already loaded. I just want to finish this game.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Randy Moss, 61 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. That's complete to Sharp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I
yeah,
believe
but I was like
predicted.
7 or 8 when I did that.
Most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and it held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get up to the quarterback a little bit.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Amari Cooper, 63 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm getting out at like 12 or 11.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. So they tried for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
All right, it's my ball.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Yeah.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. On the return, Hester. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So let's glance at a player's spotlight now with Russell Wilson. And he's been effective in their winning, so it makes it a little easier to put a montage together.
It really does, doesn't it? Because we can see him throwing it really well. But how about everything else that's going on? Protection has been excellent. And, of course, the guys catching the ball have provided some highlight reels themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always just one man. He's been good, but you got the guys catching the ball, too.
Yeah, you name it. It's all coming together for them. What they call that synergy. Everything working together really well, and right now he's the focal point of it.
cannot tell that this does not fit that good. It really fits really good. It fits real good. So how come how come the other ones, they just don't work out? It just shrinks. And then that's what makes me feel better about myself. This is the problem. There's space over here. What do I do with this one? Put it back. Hydro? Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I had to shoot, hold on. Alright, now I'm for sure back. I had to go do something. Alright, I'm gonna start playing. Not yet, not that. Never mind.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? And they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They go play action now. Wilson. He will find Winslow. That's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot.
I don't know what's going on.
As well, some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Flacco. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Flacco. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Fighting through. 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got a man. It's Kellen Winslow. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Bro, this dude couldn't keep his foot in.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He's going to look deep down, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the owner for this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Well done.
All right, I'm going on.
Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same.
Hey, wanna play a 1v1 on basketball? I have my other account now.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball.
On my broadcast.
Got a waiting room.